Hello. So, updates time. So many things. Okay, first of all, I weighed in this weekend and I was down 6 more pounds. So I'm a total of 21 down. I know that's what everybody comes on here for. 21 pounds down. Okay, I have noticed it in the way my clothes fit. I noticed it after the first 13 pounds were gone. And then since the additional weight has come off, I have noticed it even more. I'm fitting in shorts, like sport shorts even, that I haven't been able to fit into for a little while. Also, I started doing rowing. So, I can't remember if I updated last week or not, or if I completely forgot about it. Sorry, it's my dog in the background just making himself at home. It's totally fine. Okay, I can't remember if I did a update about it or included in the update, or I've lost complete track of time. Okay, I worked nights and then I lost my mind. I think I updated everybody past my night shift, and then I totally forgot to last week, maybe. Anyways, so I had this last weekend off, and I work nights again this coming weekend, which I normally don't work every other weekend nights. It just happened to be where I fell because I traded out of a weekend. Anyways, I digress. So I've been looking for activities I can do for my knee that won't bother my knee. And so one of the activities that I read about and heard about, and then I looked on YouTube and did some research and whatever, one of the activities that I read about was rowing. And I was like, I think my dad had like a rower when I lived at home with my parents in like grade school, okay? One of those old-fashioned rowers that had like the two handles and you like bring it back and around and back and around. Okay, that's what I envisioned, right? No. Then I remembered this beastly thing I used at Great Life when I used to be a member there, but never used my membership, but except for like the first 2 weeks. Anyway, I digress again. And I remember that thing. I was like, I remember kind of liked it, but I was like, it was hard work. I was like, I need to go to a class, see what happens. Listen, I went to my first class, and they wiped the floor with me on that damn rower. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to a power class for my first class, but it was a free class, and they're like, come try it out, and he signed me up for power, so I was like, whatever. I stuck with it, even though, I definitely was not the best person rowing that day. Excuse me, I always do these at night when I'm tired. Anyway, I was like, oh my gosh, that was like one of the best workouts I have had in a long time. It works mostly your legs, then your core and your arms, all of it. And then so I go to the row house, which if you've ever heard of that, it's very expensive. However, I got the first class free, and then they offered me 3 more classes for like $39. And I was like, why not? I'll try it. And I didn't want to lose out on the credits, so I was like, I'm definitely going to go. I went to another one this last weekend. Holy cow. My sister's like, so how was it? Did you do really good? Did you like beat everybody else in your class? And I was like, I looked at her and I said, listen, the mostly elderly lady next to me with the double knee braces rode better than I did. But the good news is I didn't black out or fall off my rower. So there's that. And that's going to be what I like to call a personal win. So anyway, so I'm continuing with that. I'm finishing my last 4 classes. I have one this Wednesday. It's going to be a full row. So I did a power row, then I think that was last Wednesday. Then Saturday I did a signature row. I'm going to do a full row on Wednesday, which sounds like a lot because these classes are 45 minutes long. Most of them involve getting off the rower, doing some like upper body or weight things or whatever. Full rows, you don't get off as often, but I think they do some dynamic stretching and things like that, so I'm hoping I don't pass out on the rower. That's always my hope. And then next Tuesday, I'm going to do a restore row, which is supposed to be like rowing and stretching and kind of like low key. I think that's a good way to go. Oh, so I seriously did one row class, and I'm not kidding you. I talked to my husband. I said, listen, this rowing thing didn't bother me knee hardly at all. And I felt like it was like the bomb workout, right? I'm like, I want to buy a rower. After one visit to the row class, I'm like, I want to buy a rower. My husband's like, well, if you want it, you want to pay for it, you can buy it. So I did. Went on NordicTrack.com. I've been looking at it for a while, and I bought their RW900. I'll have to keep you posted on that. It doesn't ship out, I don't think, until like the 10th or the 19th, depending on whenever they get them back in stock. So yeah. Anywho, stay tuned for that. I'm not really sure how I'm going to integrate that into this, but here's what I can tell you. After 2 rowing classes I have a little bit more stamina. My knee's not bothering me, but I did get an injection in my knee last Monday. So, got an injection in my knee. Then I had row class on Wednesday. I didn't kill it. I mean, I didn't kill my knee anyway. And I did rowing on Saturday. Did just fine. And today, and now I'm like doing way better with being committed to exercise. So like today, my husband and I did like a 30-minute bike ride. We did like just about 4.5 miles. And I've been using my Apple Watch more judiciously and making sure I'm tracking my exercise, getting credit for that because you get active points on Weight Watchers for that. My Weight Watchers points, I get 29 points a day now, which is one less than I was getting before. I was getting 30. And yeah, otherwise it's been going really, really well. Still, this last weekend I ate out. Excuse me. 2 meals. Yeah, 2 meals. Which isn't great, but isn't awful. I didn't completely just blow my diet or anything like that. So, we'll see, I guess, this weekend. Otherwise, today, again, it's all about staying on the train. Stay on the train. Stay on the train. You have a long weekend, drink too much beer, eat too much food, whatever you're doing, okay? Just stay on the train. If you're gonna get off on a leisurely stop on the weekend, get your ass back on Monday. You know what I mean? Like, just keep going, keep trying, just keep making attempts. It's worth it. Even if you only get somewhere every couple weeks, I wasn't losing weight every single week, or maybe I was losing like a pound. Well, that's not very motivating, I guess. But just stayed on the train. Just kept going, knowing that there's things about my lifestyle that I need to change still. I'm not super strong at being really judicious on the weekend and staying within my points and stuff. I'm sure if I did, I would be having even more success. But I'm also at the point where I don't want to lose weight too fast because I don't want to get like the baggy, saggy skin situation. Here, my goal is to be like svelte by July 1st next year. So I got some time. Take it a little bit slow. I don't think 21 pounds at this point is bad. I think I'm doing okay. So I'm just going to keep going, keep it at it. You know what I mean? I have a feeling the more I increase my exercise, the better off and the easier it's going to be to take off weight. I have a feeling that if I would stay on my points plan on the weekends better, I would have a better luck with keeping with it and losing weight. So we'll see. I've also tried to integrate water in to my day, and I am doing so with that. Let's just say there's room for improvement. I've had a couple weeks where I've done really good, and almost all the days I have at least hit, almost goal. And I'll have a week that'll just completely throw me off. I don't drink as much water when I work night shifts because I don't want to have to pee all day while I'm trying to sleep. So I know that this is going to be a week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights, where I just don't drink the same amount of water. I just won't. I know I won't. So I know that about myself. It's also, but I also anticipate, it might be a little easier to stay within points for like the mealtime part, but the snacking might be a little bit more difficult just because it's hard to stay awake on night shifts. So we'll see. I've tried to be really good about coming up with some like lower point alternatives. Getting used to the lower point alternatives because they don't always have the same flavor factor. I've been trying to do really good about eating stuff that's like just really satisfying and filling. And yeah, I mean, I'm just doing best. You know what I mean? I'm just doing the best I can. I'm making these changes. It's going to take time. I didn't get terrible habits in the blink of an eye, and so therefore I'm not going to be able to change them in a blink of an eye, and I need to be accepting of that and give myself some credit for the fact that I'm at least making an attempt at it, and that it's a total lifestyle overhaul, lifestyle change, and that I need to be patient and give myself some leeway to just get it done. And yeah, so I realized today, biking, the 30 minutes we biked, it might not seem like a lot to a lot of people, but for a person who maybe went on like a very leisurely short bike ride in the past, that's huge for me. Also, we went up and down a lot of hills today, and I can say that from based on today compared to other nights or times that we've gone on bike rides, I tolerated them a lot better. So I think that's partially because there's some weight loss there, but also probably because the rowing, even having only gone twice, has helped me a ton. So yeah. Anyways, that's where I'm at. So it's the constant water struggle, like the constant water struggle for me. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep on chugging along, staying on the train. Maybe I'm gonna have a good weekend, and maybe I'm gonna have a bad weekend on nights, but I'm gonna try to be positive about it and do the best I can. And Monday morning, no matter what happens, I'll be right back at it because I like the changes that are happening. I like feeling better in my clothes. I feel like feeling better when I'm doing activity, and yeah, I mean, my goal is to be able to, go on vacation with the kids and do stuff that doesn't require me to, lather salve on my knee because I'm overweight and it makes my knee hurt worse, or be able to walk around with them places, like if they want to go to Disney World, like if we decide we should take them to Disney World or something, where I know I can confidently walk around the park. So I'm hoping this will help with that. So anyways, stay tuned. Like I said, I'm constant water journey. I'm trying to get better at that. I've been messing with different water bottles. So far, the best one I have is a 40-ounce jug, which is stainless steel that holds a lot of ice. Like, it'll keep it cold for a long time. And I like that one. I have seen on Amazon and some of my YouTubers that I follow that have these 120-ounce bottles of water with the time markings on them, which sounds pretty awesome actually, because then I would have a goal. Like, by this time you need to have this much this much water drank. By this time you have to have this much to water drink, and it's kind of like uplifting or whatever. So if you've ever seen those, you can check them out. But I'm like, they're plastic, so they don't hold ice very good. But whatever, I guess if it melts, it melts. But I'll fill it back up. So I don't know about that. I'm kind of picky about that and how well they keep ice in them. So we'll have to kind of see. Anyways, it's a thought. It's a thought I'm having, so I have like a set goal. But we'll see, because those things are huge. And I have a 60-ounce one, 64-ounce bottle. And the thing is heavy, heavy, heavy. So I don't know about it. We'll see. The jury's still out on that one. I don't want to like overwhelm myself with water bottles. My husband will kill me for taking up all the cupboard space. Anyways, okay, I've digressed enough and been off topic enough and goofed around enough on this call, on this video. I almost said on this call, on this video. And so, yeah. Yeah. Keep on keeping on. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.